very good morning to you, a happy Sunday, and in the UK I hope you've remembered to put the clocks back 1 hour. So as I said in the last video, this should go up as normal, but if there is a difference in time, that's why, because our clocks went back an hour, 2 AM this morning to be exact. Thank you, Mrs H. An hour extra in bed. Ooh, lovely. Right, but it means it's going to be darker in the evenings now. Okay. Got some on my lips. Right. What are we using? A Merkur. Which one? This one here. Heavyweight. And that is the Merkur 43C. There you go. And that's called a keg barreled handle in brushed stainless steel. That bit. 3-piece non-adjustable. I only bought, was a twist at the bottom, sorry. And I only bought it because of the look. I like this, I've had it a while. Blade of choice is going to be the PaulHFilms Super Iridium, isn't it? Yeah. I've already pulled one out here. So what's your shave of the day today? Please. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to share your shaves of the day onto the Paul's Wet Heads on Facebook, there is a link in the description. And Mrs H is very active on there. There is slight overhang to be aware of. So, typical Merkur head, really. What's that? Good weight to that. And good old friend, again, we're going to use Arko shave stick. I'm going to just twist the bottom, and there you go. We'll dip that in the water and face lather. This thing, if you're wondering, is from Etsy. I just typed in Arko shave stick, and these come up, you'll see them. I'm not sponsored by them or scented, I bought it. I just like the idea of it, to keep the shave stick, and I think they do one for Derby, if I'm right. But I just got this one. Okay. So we'll wet the face, we'll apply the soap, and then we're going to use the Razo Amichi brush, red and black, with a black noir synthetic knot. Lovely. So let's that's good. So we've had a bit of it's gone cooler in temperature. I can tell because when I go to work, it's about 5 or 6 degrees above freezing. So it's not freezing, but it's, you can definitely tell the coldness. And then we've had showery rain, heavy rain. The storms are passing. Good old Arko. Right, wet the brush. And here we go. Very, very soft brush this. Yeah, it's lovely that. Regardless whether you like the scent of this or not, it's a very good performing soap, I've always found anyway. So we'll heat up the Merkur 43C. a brand new, as I say, PaulHFilms Super Iridium blade. Don't use them very often. I used to see a lot of people in the sort of shaving forums and groups and things like that when they used to rave on about them. So we'll see. Feels a very, at this point, feels a very mild blade, very smooth, but it's doing its job. It's not too mild. Feels very nice. This razor you would not like if you don't like heavy razors. But I like it. The shave is just a standard Merkur, really. 43C, that type of thing. I'll go up here. So you doing anything nice the weekend? We're heading out today on an autumnal walk. Well, weather permitting. I think we're doing some filming today. But not sure. I think the video, it's one sort of very slick, very fantastic. So it's going to be a one filming today. We're filming several videos over the next few weeks. It could be for an autumnal video or fall, or towards our Christmas video. I don't know, or a bit of everything. Right. Just added a few drops of water. Very soft brush. Not a lot of backbone to this brush at all, but as you can see, it's, even though it splays out quite a bit, it still does its job, and so much so that it'll lather your ear up if you so wish. Yeah. So that is a lovely shave so far. So here we go, across the growth. No issues with the grip because there's no knurling to speak of. It's quite smooth, but it's nice to grip as long as you've got no soap on your hands. That is a nice blade. As I say, for me in this particular shave, it's a mild blade. A smooth blade, but very efficient. That is nice. That is very nice. Right, is that enough? I'm just gonna put a bit more. That's enough. There probably was more than enough in the brush, but to hell with it. We've had an extra hour in bed. Yeah, we may be having a bit of a cookout. Take our stove with us and make a cup of tea at least. Or coffee, I'm not sure yet. Right. So here we go, against the growth. That feels nice. Super slick. I caught that in the last shave and I've done it again. Well, I've reopened it, I think. That is nice, yeah. I'm really enjoying this. Under the nose. Excellent. And then this is one of the best passes, very sort of satisfying passes. 3, 2, 1, pick up time, baby. Yeah, just enough in the brush there. Plus it's a very, very slick soap. Pick up time. Oh, I won't be in work tomorrow. Why not? Oh, numerous reasons. I happen to be married. And if she says you're going off, you're going off. And if you want to argue with her, you go ahead. Thank you. Am I right? Yeah. Perfect. Right, we'll rinse off with some cold water. That is lovely. And that's it. Freshly rinsed. Freshly rinsed. Pink. Beautiful. Well, at least we can get them through the door today. That is lovely. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this homemade, this is Mentholated Witch Hazel. So most of my homemade witch hazels are running low now, on purpose. Use them up. Then I'll make a fresh batch of sandalwood. I may do a lavender one this time, although I've got Thayer's lavender. Sandalwood, menthol, maybe again. Well, never maybe, it will happen. And then my favourite Arko Cologne, and that's the Action, the red. Very classic scent. Now these have a very strong alcohol content. Gorgeous scent, but it doesn't last. It'll last, probably smell it maximum 3 hours and then it just fades. But it is nice. And then we'll go with some Arko Sensitive Aftershave Balm, and the lid's just broke off. Can't take him anywhere. That is nice. That is. Mind you, these are getting old now, so and that is it. That is a very nice, smooth, comfortable and close shave. I'm very happy with that. So all that remains for me to say is, I haven't told you what I'm having to eat, have I? So this evening I'm going to cook. I'm going to get the crock pot out, which is a slow cooker, a small one, and I'm going to do, it's either lamb or beef. I've got lamb this time, I think. Lamb stew. I did one last week and it was so nice. There was 2 meals in it, and this is the weather for it now. So it's going to be a lamb stew. Lamb, potatoes, carrots, onion, what else have we got in it? Beans, probably a bit of turnip, swede, whatever, see what's there. So that's that, yeah. If you're having a shave today, have a good one, enjoy it, have a lovely weekend. Thanks again for all your support, and see you on Wednesday for the midweek shave. So look after yourselves wherever you are in the world. Thank you again, and bye bye.